The really high-end SLRs. Good place for a long exposure shot. Notice they chose to use the walkway. The walkway isn't too slippery, but I'm gonna stay on the snow anyway. So here, I'm gonna actually go across this way. So here's another place. So yeah, there's ice all over there. Huge icicles, lots and lots of icicles all hanging down from the rocks. Obviously, because there's plenty of moisture here. Like I said, it's been below freezing for like a week now. I don't know if it's been getting above freezing even during the day here. It has been in the cities, but this is in the shade. We're on the north side of the hill, so it never really gets sunny here, even in the summer. So there's another trail down to the lodge. Obviously don't want people using it this time of year. I think I'll check out the view as long as I'm here though. This would be a decent place to watch for trains. But again, this view would be obstructed in the summer because of the tree leaves. So that's a good reason to come up here in the winter. Oh wow, another person with a tripod. Holy cow. Yeah, call it the heavy artillery. Notice we're near the top of the lodge. It's got a nice steep sloped roof, so it doesn't have to worry so much about ice piling up. Even this time of year, there are trees blocking the view. In fact, some of the best waterfalls in Oregon, you can't really see them at all because there's trees right in front of them. In Tillamook area, there's a waterfall called Niagara Falls, and it's actually like really, really tall, but there's trees everywhere. You can't really see it at all, so it's not really worth the hike. Interesting, there's a big crack in the rocks right there. So here we go. Now we can see both halves of the falls. This is what we call a double falls because it's two falls in a row. So yeah, you can see there's the big falls there and then the little falls there. That bridge is almost 100 years old. It almost got like destroyed. Like I think it was a year or two ago when like a rock fell on it. There was like a rock slide, or maybe it was a tree. I don't remember. All right. Well, there's other photographers in the way. I'm gonna try to stay out of their way. I'm gonna go here to the left. Notice there's really thick pieces of ice all along here. Nice big pieces of ice. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pan down. I'm gonna start here so you can see the creek. So yeah, notice the creek is obviously flowing, but there's ice all along the sides and sometimes in the middle. There's a log across, so there's been ice freezing along the log. So the water's flowing underneath the log. Then over here, got huge icicles all along here where there's moss growing on it. So there's like drip waterfalls, but then the drip totally froze. And then over here, we got ice everywhere. Right next to the falls is super frozen, really thick. I mean, that ice could easily be inches thick. So I'm gonna pan up here. Interesting how the ice looks green down here, but it looks whiter up there. And then there's like a brown spot up there. Wonder what explains those different colors of the ice. Very interesting. So this is about as high as I can go. There's actually a trail from here that goes to my right and comes back across the bridge. There's actually a gate blocking it right now because there's so much ice on the trail. They don't want people falling off the trail and getting Darwin Awards. I don't blame them. So if you do fall and die, somebody's got to go find your body. It's a lot of work to do that. So here's another view at the lower falls. Notice it's almost a perfectly circle ring of ice on the right side down there. And then I'll pan up so you can try to see the bridge here. I'm shooting at 60 frames per second. When you have something this dynamic, higher frame rate makes a little more sense. Alright, so that is it for Multnomah Falls.